Greetings and welcome back to Idle Theme Park Tycoon. Alright, in our previous episode we moved to a new island. We are currently on the amazingly named Tropical Island 5. We are trying to eventually get to Tropical Island number 6. I hear it's amazing, but for now we're on Tropical Island number 5. The reason, of course, we're here is because there is a new ride that can only be opened on this park. Now, we're not quite there, but some of my viewers wanted to see the process of getting there, so we're going to take the extra step. I am actually making halfway decent money at the moment. You can see I have 2 quadrillions sitting up there, but I still have yet to open the Atlantis Falls. But I do have a lot of money to work with here, so maybe things will work out. All right, let's take a quick look here in the situation. All right, so I have 1,400 for the fast slides, and that's doing 134 billion per minute. Now, these values are 4 times what we were getting before, so it's actually looking pretty good for money creation, right? The Lazy River is doing 302, and Vortex, which, by the way, I previously got to 1,400, but right here it's doing 511. When I got it to 1,400, it was about 930 billion, so obviously it would be a lot more this time, 4 times more. But then again, we are still missing one, right? So let's go over here and let's open up the not the waterfalls yet. We're not there yet. We're going to do the Atlantis Falls. So that way, hopefully we can earn enough money to pretty quickly get to waterfalls. You know, if it takes a quarter of the time to get there, that would be good. But I'm hoping that I can make enough money to perhaps get Atlantis Falls to 1,400 and be able to get to Waterfalls a lot quicker. All right, let's see what the money situation is going to look like, but first we have to open this. Okay, so at the moment it's not much of a ride, so let's start pouring money into it. Okay, we're starting with a 4-meter drop. And then we're going to have Soapy. Okay, Soapy. Let's see what Soapy looks like. Okay, I'm not seeing any soap. I would think they would be like bubbles or something like that. Okay, I don't see any Soapy going on there, so let's just go on back. Alright, so let's continue. Moving on. Okay, reinforced. I'm guessing that's the rail at the top there of the slide. I better start adding extra slides here. Okay, increase seating. So and let's just do some queue increasing here. That'll do for now. Okay, so I added extra slides now. How long before we start painting them, right? All right, so let's continue because I'm hoping I can get near 1,400. All right, roof on top. Okay, there's a roof on top. Okay, it's a roof on top. Let's go. Maybe I should just keep going all the way, right? Okay, skyscrapers? Alright, I want to see what a skyscraper looks like. Oh, they made it much taller. And it's a quick drop there. Okay, that looks like fun. I still don't see the soap, though. And let's do some more increasing of the seating. And then a little bit more of the queue. Alright, I can get queue to billions. Because that's all, we still have quadrillions up there, right? The money will go quickly, though. Alright, let's get to 600. Cabin. Okay, there's a little, like, holder before they drop you into the tubes. I wouldn't call it a cabin, but if that's what they want to call it, right? Enter a cabin, wait for the countdown, and get thrown into the void. I don't know, it's more of a tube or something, but we can do a little bit more with the seating and add an extra slide, so that's okay. So let's continue. Going to 800. And boom. In the air. Okay, part of the slide has been removed. So there's a big gap. Okay, so yeah, I hope they have it lined up well. Otherwise, yeah, my insurance company's not going to like that. And I can increase seating again, which means an extra slide, right? And we'll do a few more in the queue. Alright, so we're heading to 1,000. So far, the quadrillion number is not being bid into very deep. Shark mouth. Do we use real sharks? Drop down and slide through the mouth of a gigantic shark before you reach the pool. At least that's what we tell them, isn't it? Well, we didn't tell them that those are very, very patient, real sharks. They don't mind being out of the water if there's a good meal involved. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got another slide. Let's do another slide. Actually, I can do 2 more slides. So yeah, absolutely. So how does that look like now? Okay, there's a whole lot of sharks there. At the end of the day, they get to swim around in the pool. But as long as they get good meals, they're okay with that. Alright, so we're going to 1,200. Here's where we might start running into problems. Okay, we did take a big chunk out that time, right? So we're no longer in the quadrillions. There is no way that we're going to make it to 1,400. But, you know, this is where I should be spending the money at the moment, right? Alright, I might as well add some more seating, even though that's going to wipe me out right there. Hold it a second. Let's just take a look at the situation. Okay, and what they don't tell you is those aren't people coming out of the back of the shark. Alright, where is this? And even at that point, it's still making so much more money than we were before. So that's... Here's the question at this point. I mean, there's no way I'm going to get to 1,400 with Atlantis Falls. So should I do Vortex instead? Maybe I'll be making enough money that will do that, right? But we are making 3.64 trillion per minute in the entire park. Which reminds me, what does this look like at the moment? Not that, actually. That's a... Alright, so what are we getting here? That's kind of interesting. Okay, that is a decent amount of money right there. Alright, if we can do some more increases, that would be very good. And like I said, I think that doing this would be a mistake. Increase seating. I know it would increase the amount of money here, but I think what I need to do is probably focus on this one. I mean, this one's still in the billions, right? So I stand a much better chance of getting to 1,400, even though I don't think the amount of money I have now would actually do that. But you know what? I just realized I can do a seating increase, and it really isn't that expensive. So I just like to make sure that these... Where is it now? It's over here? Yeah, Vortex is over here. Just focus on the Vortex. Oh, I wanted to see how much it's actually making. Okay, Vortex is doing 511 billion per minute. So I am going to do this. Boom. That is now maxed out, by the way. Which means the queue probably isn't very far behind. Yep, it's 1 behind, actually. Alright, so let's just see. What's it doing now? Okay, it's doing 639. So just a little bit of money there increased it. So I can increase this one down here. But I think that I'll save up for that. What I got from the helicopter previously tells me that money will be a little easier to come by. Maybe we'll get another nice shot of it. I don't want your coins. And even if you were offering me coins, I would expect more coins. Not the same amount you've been giving me. Don't want your coins, John. Keep your coins. Okay, that one gave me trillions. I know I'm not getting all the way, but let's just see what we can do. Because I got quadrillions up here, right? It's going down quick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was actually really close. We're only 11 away. If I could get a couple of good helicopters, we can get there. We did do some increases, though. So how is it going at the moment? Okay, we got 739. We added an extra, I think it was 100 billion per minute. Getting those 11 would be key, though. Very, very important. Alright, so I guess we're waiting here for a helicopter to show up, and we're hoping... Okay, I see the toilets are in use. I did upgrade the toilets a little bit more, by the way. You know, they're up to trillions. I just can't afford to spend trillions right now. I need trillions. You know, I think as a businessman, I'm okay with that. Spending trillions on my restrooms just seems to be a little extra frugal, you know? Okay, listen, John, I don't want your coins. Go away with your coins. The problem here is I'm going to have to sit here and wait for him to give me some money. All right, I let a couple of helicopters drop by to save up some money. So hopefully we can just take care of this right now. Now, at the moment, again, we're making 739 out of the Vortex. I'm hoping we have enough here to get the 11 we need. So let's go. Shouldn't be a problem. All right, and boom. There we go. All right, so let's see how we're doing now. All right, that is number one. It is now doing 3.7 trillion per minute. So I could go back to the first one and try to make more money there, or just go on with Atlantis Falls, or just kind of like use the money that I'm currently getting, right? Let's see what the situation. Oh, we got another one coming by. Well, this one might have more now that we've done this new increase. So let's just see how much money they're offering us now. I didn't get any more 250s, by the way. Of course, that's a 290, and I'll take it. Okay, so if the amounts are going to come in like that, hopefully more than that, that would actually be very useful. Now, can I buy the extra slide now? Just going back here for a moment. It's 2.68 trillion per minute. Let me see. Can I get that extra one now? No, I can't get it. I'm close to getting it. All right, it would be, for one increase, it would be 13 trillion, right? All right, the one we just leveled up to 1400 would be like 27 trillion. This one might be a possibility right here. The lazy river? What is the first one at? Yeah, you know, I mean, they're not that far apart, are they? I mean, this one is 1.3, and this one is just double that. Oh, and actually I can get another seat here. So I might as well just grab that, right? Because I am waiting for another helicopter. So I might be better off raising this one to 1600. This one here might end up doing that, but it would seem to be a nice bang for the buck there. Here, hold it a minute. Let's keep this in sight for a moment. I mean, it's 336. You figure getting it up to 1600 would probably put it like 450, and then you'd get the multiple on top of that. Yeah, it probably wouldn't help as much as raising the Vortex, though. But it would increase the money flow, I suppose. How much are we getting here? I don't want your coins. Go away with your coins. All right, so it seems that I have a choice now. I'm getting better money, but I do have to raise 25 and a half. I think it was 25 and a half. Yeah, 25 and a half quadrillion, right? So I already have the half, so I need 25. If I end up getting better values over here, it won't be as bad a grind as I did get before. I don't know, it's a good question. I mean, the thing is, I was getting around an average of 100, and I was going to 18 and a half. Now I'm going to 25 and a half, and if I'm getting more than that, you know, double, maybe 3 times that, it might work out. But I think I will have to increase something else. But I don't think there's any chance of raising this up to 1400. I just don't think that that's going to be possible. How much are you offering me now? See, now that's good. Yeah, I mean, if I'm getting money like that on a regular basis, it will definitely make it easier. By the way, I am going to buy that extra one now, right? Increase seating. Boom. All right, I can't do the next one until I get to 1400. I can raise the queue a little bit, though. Oh, that one is now maxed out. Which means I don't really have any excuse for not maxing out all of the queues there, right? All right, it was 2.6, and now it's 3 now. All right, so definitely a good investment there in the long run, buying the extra slide. Yeah, I don't see fast slides as anything that I should even bother with, because it just isn't going to benefit me very much. Do I do Lazy River or I do Vortex? Vortex would give me the best bang for the buck. No question about that. What is the difference in the two again? Vortex, 26. And that one is obviously like a tenth of that, right? Literally, actually a tenth of that. Exactly as much, actually. This one here, this one's a half. But I mean, it wouldn't take very long to get there. So, rather than raising this to 1600, it would be a better idea to raise this one to 1400, and that would take care of everything. It's just, can I get there? I mean, if the money's going to keep coming in pretty well, you know, around like that. If I'm getting about a quarter of a quadrillion each time, then maybe I want to take a shot at it, right? Maybe I will try that. So I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna gather some money and then figure out what I'm gonna do. Am I better off just saving all the money like I did the last time, or take the increased amount of money that I'm making now and just go to try to get this one to 1400? If I could do that, I know the money would flow really easily. It's just that, can you get it all the way to 1400? Because unless you get all the way, you don't get any real benefit. Anyway, I will figure out what I'm going to do, and the next video we see of this is definitely going to be the waterfalls. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games because games are fun. See you.